After reconvening in Strasbourg post-summer break, the European Parliament has launched its information campaign for the 2014 elections 3 months ahead of last year. The hope is to get more European citizens turning up at voting booths come May, during a time when both understanding of and support for the EU is at an all-time low. The EU has had a head start on its €16 million campaign to attract every vote it can. Videos like this one have begun circulating across European member states with key slogans like Act, React, Impact, and this time it's different.
You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite.
The campaign is designed to combat absenteeism and the perception that EU political decision-taking during the current economic crisis has lacked legitimacy, faced with millions of unemployed citizens, dragging economies, and 5 country bankruptcies. The EU is seeing its toughest days since the creation of the community in the 1950s. Compared to 1979, when 62% of people hit the polls, 3 years ago that number dropped to 43%. Many fear that a recent spread of nationalism and Euroscepticism will hurt voter turnout further this time.
This is a campaign aiming at raising the awareness of European citizens and motivate them to go and vote in the elections of May 2014. It's a totally neutral, non-partisan campaign. It will be, of course, up to the political parties, the European political parties, the national political parties, to send the right political messages, and then the citizens will have to make their choice on what kind of Europe they want.
But perhaps for the first time, many young Europeans are more in tune with what they want and don't want for Europe.
I care about the spying because I don't like the spying. It's not a good thing because everyone should have his privacy in the internet and so on.
Work for young people, because many young people have not worked today.
The jobs of young people, and like he said, the spying, because the NSA is still spying on us, and I think it's not okay.
The thing I care most about is education, because everybody knows that education is the core of a bright future, and I see so many undereducated people who just didn't get the chance.
Countries shouldn't give so much money to other countries and use the money for the country itself, because there are too many jobless people in their own country.
EU citizens will also be given opportunities to observe the European Parliament at work during the next months of lawmaking.
The European Parliament is a very strong co-legislator, and quite a lot of European citizens do not realize that. So we want to show the European citizens what we're doing here, what we have done to tackle the crisis the last 3 years.
The final phase of the electoral process will involve the appointing of a new European Commission president who will head a brand new college of commissioners working hard in that building behind me to steer Europe's future. The hope is that this time around, European citizens will become more involved and feel more part of that process. Sandra Gottman for JN1 in Brussels.